ask you guys a question here. Do you think that corruption is something that it can be managed by any leader?
Yeah, exactly. I think corruption can be managed. And corruption is only managed when we place the correct protocols and criteria in line for that to be, it will be manageable. When we have the correct people, when we give the Integrity Center, the EACC, their rights and the authority to do what they deserve to do, the DCI, all these National Intelligence Service, when you give them what their powers, corruption can be managed.
And what about you?
Corruption can be managed because, number one, all of us who come from different diversity, there's no term corruption in our language. What we know is stealing. So we are basically following the US system and other system of sugarcoating a bad thing and calling it corruption. It's basically stealing. The same way a simple thief can be jailed is the same way a corrupt individual can be jailed. Raila talked about corruption management within his 100 days. Let's wait and see what he's going to do. But these guys, when they're talking about corruption, I find it difficult. You are saying that a pope of corruption, who have appointed cardinal of corruption to be his deputy, are now going to sanitize the country, and we are going to have a free corruption zone. Ruto and corruption, we cannot debate it. We should not talk about corruption and Ruto in the same line. That's laughable. If they are telling us corruption can be managed, and they are the most corrupt, maybe in Africa. Those guys have squandered everything. Because I ask people simple questions. If you look at these people with corruption questions, why Guru? Look at who? The other time Raila said that the reasons why Kingi left them, Kingi wanted his name to be removed from EACC. But Raila refused, so he had to leave.
And Waluki is associated with you guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that AZIMIO is not 100% clear. That's why I also talked about good governance.
Not 100% clear. The only favorite person is Wajakoya.
His boss. I'm responding to it. I'm responding to you quickly. I'm not taking even a single minute. His boss the other day was in a court of law defending someone who forged a document. Oscar Sudi was being defended. The main lawyer there was Wajakoya. Professor Wajakoya was in court defending Sudi, who forged academic documents, and he's telling us that it's corruption. As a lawyer, there's ethics. Ethics of what? This forgery is punishable in law. The principal have said the guy was not there as a student. But there's a lawyer who even lying to the court that Sudi have gone for medical treatment elsewhere. So court need to postpone it so that qualification for Sudi can be attained. Those are people that are addressing us about sanity. We need, first of all, Wajakoya, when presented with such opportunities, to represent the country. We need to see him talking about what he is telling us. But if you can go and defend someone who is corrupt, why did Sudi not being hanged? As they're saying this individual should be hanged. Sudi was not being hanged. He was there.
Not the president by then.
So are you saying?
He was not
so
the president.
He doesn't even believe what he's saying.
He needs that position and power as the president to execute his policies.
You accorded our deputy president a cardinal of corruption.
He's the pope of corruption. His deputy is the cardinal of corruption.
My friend, His Excellency, the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, 2022-2027. And in the future, can be the president. My friend, regarding Gachagua, I think he has been in this politics for long. He's a child of Mau.
He has also had allegations of graft.
That's an allegation. My friend, that's an allegation. My friend, you see, me, I'm not going to sit with you here and defend allegations. Because an allegation is just something that even you can one day wake up in the morning and say that Silo Court stole from you 2 million. You can just one day wake up and just say Silo Court stole from me 2 million. And that's an allegation. And the DCI will look for Silo and hakuna kitu kai hiyo, and they will be scot-free. That's what is it. So I will not defend allegations.
But Gachagua has had these scandals.
Okay, they're scandals. Yeah. But even Raila is associated with people who have these scandals. 2 men. In fact, right?
Another obsession.
No, it's not an obsession. No. like what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you.
Like if the guy cannot talk in two statements without calling Raila's name.
Okay.
Come home.
A scandal happens this way. You see, Gachagua, I think what is in there, that Gachagua has been a PA to His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta. He has been a long-term friend to the president and the family also. So you see, this guy is in a position. Why were you not questioning him when he was with the president? Only after he left he decamped to the other camp where the president finds that this guy is not with me is when now you start questioning. This guy has scandals. Now you start attaching things daily by daily.
Okay,
daily
can
by
you
daily.
tell us those nini scandals?
The scandals like the one from 12 billion, the ones that people claim that the guy had 12 billion that cannot be accounted for. That was allegation. The DCI went ahead and they did their own report, and they came out that this guy made his money after, and with the timeline, he was the PA to the president. So you people, you cannot be accusing people.
They know these things. Lie to them.
No, we're not lying. Kenyans.
Let him continue. I'll not respond once he conclude lying, because what he's saying is a lie.
I'm not lying.
And he knows. You have even gone ahead to summarize that there's no conclusion to that case. Yet Gachagua was bailed out.
Yeah, he was bailed out.
And he's saying that those people never found him guilty, but he was bailed out. Okay, go on.
You see,
Go on with your life.
You see, corruption. You see, according to the integrity sector, EACC, the rules there or the laws there that your accounts must be frozen. You know, when your accounts are frozen, you cannot transact any service or anything with using the account. But the guy was just bailed out because he was giving those people to do their research, do all their sort of investigation, so that they can come with a tangible thing that they can attach to this guy, that this guy was corrupt and these 12 billion shillings cannot be accounted for. That's what these people should come out and tell us. So when you call him a cardinal of corruption, I wonder and Gachagua is working. He's the current MP to Mathira. People there, if you see, like John Waluke was found guilty, was found guilty, and the court charged him with 100 years. But the guy, through his means, of which I'm not going to mention people that, but I know there are some people who clean, corrupt people. They clean them. They just wash you, and then you become very clean, and nobody will talk about it.
Okay, do you think those scandals can affect his race?
His race? No, because they are allegations. They are not scandals. They are allegations. Yeah, they are allegations. And Kenyans knows the truth, and they can differentiate it from lies. They just know this political season, everyone will come with a statement to attach it to the other camp. Everyone will come with all sort of statements and words to call these people. This is politics. And we are not going to enter in any tricks that these people are going to place us into.
I'm not now going to talk very much, but Steve James have said this is a political season. Me, what I'm saying, I'm genuine about it. But I've said this is a political season where people are going to put words in other camps. Me, I'm not putting any word. What I'm saying is the truth. But then the public should know that all the things you have said, you have just made them out of illusions and said Raila did this, Raila did this. Because to him, he believes when political seasons come, is a season of lying. So you have been lying to Kenyans all through. Because that's what you have told us in the last statement.
Yeah.
His parting shot, you have said, like when he was talking about the same statement about Gachagua, you have said this is a political season and people are just saying words to other camps. So even what he has said about Raila are being said just about other camps. But what I've talked about William Samoei Ruto are in the public domain. They can be traced, they can be confirmed. You have gone to be the judge of a case and ruled it out that his deputy president nominee is that clean about those corruption issues.
Please edit your word.
I'm not going to edit because I'm a scholar and I know that you only become given that opposition after
Deputy
the
President in
election.
waiting.
Even Raila, I talked about in waiting. Are you seeing? He's now coming a little bit wiser.
No.
He's now learning English.
My friend, you see, you people from AZIMIO, there's something I've
I'm
realized.
not the only
with you
person from AZIMIO. He's not from AZIMIO.
guys. You people, I'm addressing you. I told you I'm not going to argue with people from roots. I'm not going, and I promise to be
From
stand.
different blood.
No, people from fresh and I don't know, fresh and fast, and I don't know. I will not debate with them. You people from AZIMIO, there's something I came to realize, that you guys think that everything you're the people to do it, and Kenyans are not stupid. They're not going to allow that. They have seen people that these people AZIMIO people are they are close associates. What they have done to us.
Who are those associates?
And we're not going to allow it.
Mention those names. Like this guy is a coward. He cannot mention the
Not
names of those
cowards.
he's talking
We're not
about.
cowards.
He has talked associates. Who is associates? Raila Odinga. Say them. If you know them, say them publicly.
Okay,
so that we defend.
who is the chairman of the AZIMIO One Kenya Alliance?
The chair of AZIMIO One Kenya Council. That's what he's failing to do, and people fail to do, is Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. The chair of AZIMIO La Umoja One Kenya Council. It's just a chair of a council. Council is just an organ in the party. So it's like saying that if your party...
I said
Are you seeing
initially
how they're objecting
that
me?
we are too big to be lied to.
Yeah.
We are
Not
too
big,
big
no,
to be
those-
late.
that's the reality.
We know that the president is involved in AZIMIO
Yeah.
politics.
With which position? Like, I'm only responding to question
But
that
he
I
is
was asked.
involved.
I was asked that who is the chair of AZIMIO La Umoja One Kenya Council. I've said the chair of AZIMIO One Kenya
But
Council
you want
is
to
the
deceive
4th
Kenyans.
president of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Muigai wa
And
Kenyatta.
is a close associate to the Azimio One Kenya Alliance.
And you have said Uhuru have done well. But now because Uhuru is supporting Raila, he has talked about
I want to ask you.
Big Four when we are starting this show.